Good morning. I'm speaking quietly because it is the morning, and I don't know why I'm speaking quietly because there's no one to wake up, but it's early in the morning. I've just come downstairs to write my notes that I write every morning. I found this hat in the kitchen and I thought, I'll wear that because it's really, really hot. I'm sitting outside with the dog and the cat, Prunelle and Caramel, and it's just so peaceful. And today we're going to be making a little vlog for you because we are taking the car into the local garage to have some things, tweaked. Is it? Tweaked, yeah. It's not broken, but there's some few nuts and bolts that are a little bit rattly that, Brian will tell you later because, I'm not the most mechanical of people. But anyway, he's going to take it into the garage. He took it in yesterday and the guy said, oui, bring back tomorrow and I will do. And they were so lovely. They were so lovely. They've made room for this car to go in and have work done on it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take it in and then we're going to walk into the local village and take you for a coffee maybe, and then I could bring you home and make you some breakfast and then just take you around this beautiful part of France. So let's go. Where are we going then, Bri?
Obviously just got a few little repairs on the car then. There's a couple of bolts that were put on the engine mount that are the wrong size. They're too small, and so every time you put your foot down, the engine goes clunk clunk like that. It's very hard to drive.
Kangaroo.
Yeah, it's just like you think you're in an Australian car or something.
So they're going to keep it for 2 days, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yeah, he's going to order some parts. There's a couple of bushers missing on the radiator, some rubber bushers because the radiator just rattles. And one of the gearbox seals has got a leak on it because of the movement from the engine with those mounts. So for the sake of a $2 bolt or a $10 bolt, you're going to save all these problems. Okay, and then use this key. Not this one.
Okay.
This.
Well, that's the car dropped off.
Yep. At the French garage. So, as I always said, if you want to buy a French car, move to France. But if you want to get it fixed, hopefully this is the place to get it fixed.
Why are you saying that when we own a French car?
That was what my brother told me years ago, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, he just said, they say in America, you want a French car, then move to France.
So they've got the car until Thursday. It's
Yes.
now Wednesday.
Yep.
So they've got it till tomorrow night.
Yep.
So we're...
They're very, very busy garage and they didn't have any room really to do it, but I just told them I was here till Monday and they just said bring it in for the 2 days, and I'm like, yes please, thank you very much.
So we're using Yanks' pony for
Shanks' pony,
oh yeah, Shanks.
not Yanks.
See, because you were talking about America, I've got thinking of Yanks. Yanks' pony. Shanks' pony on foot.
Yep.
For the next 2 days. We'll just go home, eh?
If we walk now, I think it takes us 9 days to walk to Italy. So,
so we're going into the town and we're going to have, we're hopefully going to have a coffee, but we just drove through and everywhere was closed.
no, it's Wednesday, and sometimes Wednesday everywhere is closed in France, isn't it?
Yeah, but we just asked the lady and she said, no, everywhere's open. Oh, look at that for a little French car. Hang on.
Oh, it's a little bit.
No, that's nice.
Well, we're about just over a kilometre from the main town.
Yeah, we just thought we'd better just fill you in because otherwise you might think like we're 10 miles away.
Yeah, we've been walking for 2 days now.
No, it is about a kilometre away, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it is. Yep.
And between the town, from here and where we live, is 2 miles. You said
it's about 2.5k, something like that. 3k
kilometres.
Yep.
Oh, that's all right then. So not too bad.
No, shouldn't be too bad.
Just wanted to show you outside this this little street, and just wanted to show you this shop with all these roses in it. Can you see? And like even where we're staying, there's masses of these pink roses everywhere. So I don't know if they're, you know, particular to this region or not, but it's just, they smell so gorgeous. Just really, really highly scented, and just, yeah, just growing up over the shops. Just lovely. I love roses. Love the smell of them. So lovely. I said it's a nice little cafe in a lovely little square like this. It's at times like this that I wish Brian wasn't gluten-free.
Me too.
Because we're sitting down having we've just ordered a cafe creme. No, yeah, cafe creme.
Yeah.
Black coffee with a little bit of milk. This gorgeous town. And yeah, a nice little croissant would go nicely now, wouldn't it, Brian?
It would, yeah.
But that's okay, because we're moving on. So here they are, our cafe creme. Oh, I like the little pot with the long handle. Yeah, give me some of the froth as well. Good boy.
Going home. I can't stand it any longer, Mr. Mariner.
What are you saying?
I said it's not very often I get the man to do the car. I tend to be on the driveway fixing my car myself.
Yeah.
On the ramps.
And how does it feel to know that, yeah, but you couldn't do it because...
I haven't got any tools in.
No.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to know that right now someone is under your car fixing it while you...
Yeah, we're doing this. Thinking, how much is it going to cost?
Well, that was our coffee.
Yep.
Now we're going to walk home and make some breakfast.
Yep. I've got just over 2k to get home.
Oh well, we made it about 2 seconds down the road. And then we said, oh, should we just stop here and have another little coffee? So that's what we're doing. Because why not? We haven't got the car, so, you know, we're going to have to walk a long, long way. 2 kilometres.
Yep.
So yeah, we've moved from one cafe to the next. Here it is.
Here it is, right now.
It's cheaper, this one as well, because Brian had a small one, so it's €3.60. Pardon?
I like small ones.
So do I. We're not going to go down that route. Let's not do that, Brian.
Let's not go down that silly
no, but
carry on route.
Yes, exactly. What I was going to say is I just asked the waiter, how to pronounce the town, and it's Richelieu. Richelieu.
Yeah.
There you go.
Richelieu.
Richelieu. Yeah. So that's where we are. Richelieu.
And the cafe is called La Richelieu.
Yeah, the brasserie behind us. The French cafe in France.
C'est bon.
We're just saying that, because we were just watching this Instagram thing on Paris. You know, this girl had done an Instagram video, and it was a fantastic video, lovely shots, and she's beautiful. But we just said that we prefer just to come to little towns like this and experience the real French experience. You know, just I don't know, just be in it without rushing from place to place to place with loads of other tourists to see, oh yeah, there's the Eiffel Tower, oh snap, like, you know, oh, there's a, you know, Champs-Elysees. It's lovely seeing things like that, don't get me wrong, we have done things like that, but no, this is better. I think if you're going to experience France, what better way than to just come to a town like this, come to Richelieu like this, and just immerse yourself in it, and just take the time, you know, just slow down rather than bang, 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 next thing. Yeah. Right, try again.
Here we are.
To attention,
Yeah,
right?
hello.
Now we're walking home. Brian just said, oh, it's like the Long Mile. What's that video called where they walk to prison?
No, that's the Green Mile.
Oh, right.
Might not be Angel of the Post.
Can you believe that this is our entrance to where we're staying, where we're house sitting? Yeah, it's just like it's next door to a 16th century
Chateau.
Yeah. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? This is the driveway, so we are here. We're home, and look who's waiting for us. Brunel. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, darling. Hello. Oh. Did you miss us, hey? Did you miss us? I should have maybe said this beforehand. Maybe we should have said this, but this is where we're house sitting. So, yeah, this is it. We arrived yesterday and we're here for a week. And this is a bed and breakfast that's next door to that chateau that we just showed you. It's got all these rooms and there's no one staying in it at the moment. And the guy needed someone to look after his dog and his little cat. So this is Caramel. Oh. This is Caramel, and then yeah, the spaniel Prunelle. So here for a week. You can't beat house sitting, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
What are you making us, Bri?
Pardon?
What are you making us?
We're having eggs, feta, avocado.
Oh wait, I thought you just said we were having a salad.
Yeah. We're going to make a chicken salad. This is a water filter here with some carbon filters in it for a Berkeley Light, whatever a Berkeley Light is. Sounds very American. There you go, put a little hat back on it. That takes most of the day to drip through.
So can you answer my question? What are we having for lunch?
Chicken salad.
Chicken salad, right, that's all I wanted to know.
I'll let you see it in a minute.
Just so you know, I haven't been sitting there doing nothing while Bri was making all our lunch. I was putting all the videos in a folder so we can make this vlog. Because something happens when apparently Brian said that when you come back into Wi-Fi, all the photos or videos try and back up to iCloud, and then because the Wi-Fi is so rubbish here, you can't watch them to see what you've recorded. So that's what I was doing. Honest.
What this?
It's good when we're doing a vlog because you can't be moody to me. Oh, look at that. Oh, Bri. Come outside.
Okay.
You're the best lunch maker, Bri. I think you should do it all the time.
Yeah, right.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Brian, that looks amazing. Oh.
It's time for lunch now.
Lovely.
Breeze.
It's a nice breeze. Should we take the dog for a walk?
Yep.
The only thing is, he says she's not very good on a lead.
No matter,
You got strong arms, Bri?
No. Little weak.
We're tired to your ankles.
Yeah. I won't try to be wasted, I might snap.
Those roses just smell lovely, don't they, Bri?
Yeah, they do. You doing? Hello? That's a growl.
Just delete that. Oh. It's the world's longest lead. Oh, she likes her long lead. We're not allowed to let her off the lead because apparently she bolts, runs away, which is a bit crazy. She's an absolutely lovely dog. Oh wow.
She gets wound up.
Pardon?
She gets caught up.
Yeah, she gets caught up in her lead. Caught up in the middle. Doesn't seem to bother her that she gets tangled up in it.
And then all of a sudden she gets out of tangle, doesn't she?
You also, right?
I know.
Imagine owning a chateau.
It goes up the next one up at one time, love. Probably.
Well, not next to nothing, Bri, but
But yeah, we want to get people. It's so expensive.
would you like to own a chateau?
Not really.
Really, Brian?
If I was a multi-millionaire, then yeah, probably. I'd love a little chateau.
Okay, what would you rather have? Would you rather have a penthouse in the middle of New York
Yeah.
or a chateau in the middle of France?
That's a no-brainer, really, isn't it?
Oh no, I don't know. What's the answer?
Chateau in the middle of France.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, New York's alright for a short time, but you could just come and spend the summer, really, couldn't you?
And then so you wouldn't mind about the upkeep?
No, because if we could afford to buy it, you'd have to afford to be able to keep it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There's a few slates off up there. This is the new part of the chateau. This is,
Well, I wouldn't say no to that because I'd sit in that little window and sing like Rapunzel. That would be nice, that. Let down my hair. Pardon? Pardon?
Not saying anything. I'm looking at the. It's like a Hogwarts tower, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's impressive, that. But like you say, what if you went for a walk and thought, oh no.
What's behind the window up there? Why does it just look like that?
What?
Like the window up there.
That's Rapunzel, I've just told you. She's hiding in there waiting for a prince. Watching you go by, so there he is again, look. Like moaning Minnie, always complaining about the upkeep. There she is, look.
Look at that brick out there.
Yeah. Oh, you are a happy soul, Brian. Must be hard being so optimistic every day.
I know, but you just look at that, it's just like, you're never going to get someone unless you get a bit of polyfiller out and fill it up.
Yeah, but Brian, it adds to it.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does. Character.
Then the water gets in and then the frost gets in and then that's it, it's gone.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd rip the whole thing down and put some plastic cladding on there.
Yeah.
That'd sort it.
Yeah, I think that'd do it. Get some weatherboard on it. There you go.
That wasn't staged at all, was it,
No,
Brian?
not at all.
Thank you. That looks lovely. Greek yogurt's good for you. Raspberries are good for you.
And blueberries are good for you.
Yeah.
And honey's good for you.
Yeah.
So, there we go. It's pretty good, isn't it?
It's lovely. So nice when you eat fruits and you're healthy, isn't it, Brian?
Yeah. It's a better option than ice cream, is it? Yeah, but not quite so tasty.
I love Greek yogurt because it's thick and creamy. It's not like I can't be doing with low fat, just normal low fat yogurt because it's just
It's not a patch, is it?
too low fat.
Yeah, they just end up putting thickness in it.
Mm-hmm. I am still working. It's 8 o'clock and Brian has just gone down to, God, my eyes are so dry. Brian has just gone down to start the dinner. So I just wanted to show you this video because, yeah, it's a juggle. It's a juggle. We've never done this before. Actually, we'll do a podcast on it. I better turn this fan off because Brian will start saying, oh, you can't hear you, Liz. Hang on. Yeah, we'll do a podcast on that. That's better, isn't it? Good job, Bri. We'll do a podcast about travelling and working at the same time because, as I said, we've never done it before and it's just all new, just trying to fit it all in. And it's brilliant. It's everything we hoped it would be, because you're here and you're thinking, wow, you know, I'm working and I'm in France and I'm in a house sit and I'm still doing my things online. And I've actually just done a massive YouTube post, actually. So a letter to my community, our community on YouTube. Sorry, Brian. So yeah, I think it's time for dinner. I can hear the jazz playing, so that's a good sign. And we're having oysters and steak. So yeah, let's go.
Right, so we're in a house sit, and it's one of the first French houses I've ever come across that didn't have a shucking knife for doing oysters. So I was thinking, what can I use? Because obviously a big bendy knife like this is not very good, and a normal knife is just not sort of strong enough. So the trusty Gerber. Make sure if you're using a multi-tool, it's one that locks, you know, like this, and it snaps into place so it doesn't come back, because the last thing you want it to come back into your fingers. So just make sure it's got a good lock that isn't going to snap on you. So just get a cloth, put around the end, aim for this part of the oyster, and I've just got that and the handle of the chopping board. Stop it rolling around, and you're gonna don't push into your hand. Just push down, and then lever on the back of the shell until it starts to come out. Okay.
It's like a cooking program, this.
It is, and then just get in there with your knife and you're just going to stop the oyster trying to pull back in, and then open it up like so. Okay.
Oh, look at that! Delicious.
And then it's just clean up around. Mrs. Kiwis Abroad does.
You ever thought of being a
No.
fry?
But more Queens.
Like a cookery presenter?
Oh, yeah. Can't even do his face, it's that good. You just make sure that you cut that through. And then that's ready. We haven't got any salt, so you're just using a bit of rice. But just be careful when you bring the rice, wipe it all off before you eat the pieces of rice. Salt's better, but...
You're brilliant, you are, Brian.
So that's what I found out. The Gerber is a very good shucking tool. They don't advertise it as that, but
Phone him up and tell him.
I might just phone him up and just say Gerber, 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 and then on the internet Gerber will come up. The Gerber multi-tool can be used for shucking oysters.
Cheers.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Cheers. This isn't anything to do with what you've just done, like, just the way you've cooked them, but I need to say this. These are nice oysters.
Yep.
But they're not as good as Bluff. They're not, Brian. No, they're not. Sorry, but they're not. We've had stacks and stacks of oysters. We love oysters so much.
Yeah, we do.
And Bluff, New Zealand Bluff oysters. I'm sorry, France. I love you. I love your food. But they're not as good as New Zealand's. They're still good.
The only thing is it's just a little bit tougher to get unshucked oysters.
No, it isn't. Oh no, you have them. Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening then.
They're all shucked and like, you know.
Well,
there's not much. Yeah, it doesn't make a great deal of difference, but
they're really, really salty though, Brian. Really salty water.
Just tip a bit of the water out.
But I'm just saying, the New Zealand ones are just, there's a real bite to them. And it's, I don't know. And yeah, you're right, you can't shuck them, which when we first moved to New Zealand, we were like, oh, you can't even shuck your, I'm sure you can.
It's a damn sight easier.
But you tend to buy them shucked, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And they're all in like a big tray. And hopefully they've been kept upright and they've still got the juice in them and stuff. But
remember that time we went to California and we were in that restaurant and that waitress said, we've got New Zealand oysters. We were like, and now I know. It's like, New Zealand oysters are the best.
Yeah. And Sauvignon.
Like that. It's so thin. I don't want to keep a bit good. I keep a bit of red in there.
It's thin, isn't it? Should have got those thicker, really.
Want to do the pasta?
And you want to do it? No, it's fine. And I'll have some garlic butter as well. Got a big chunk of it on for me. That looks good, doesn't it?
Pretty good, isn't it? Put the rest on the table.
Look.
I'll just get my wine. Oh, hang on a minute. Excuse me while I whip these out.
It's like Mary Poppins with a magic bag. Oh,
A few curly fries there. These potatoes just are very good. I must admit. So, you know, you can have the bluff oysters, but I don't know, these potatoes over here are pretty jolly good. It's a bit like when you go to Ireland, doesn't it? They're very good spuds.
and tomatoes. Oh,
Yeah.
can't touch that.
Yeah, don't touch that. That'll do me, then we can just,
Yeah.
you can go for it as well. That alarm's not long enough. Trouble. There you go.
Thanks, Bri.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for making this.
Civil. Your turn now.
Just get the steak.
Okay.
Because look at that. I'm sorry, vegetarians. Really sorry. Sorry, not sorry. And then just some garlic butter.
Oh, do you mouse watching
Yeah,
that?
here's Bri. Guess. Oh, that's so good.
It is good, isn't it?
It's like eating butter. It melts in your mouth. It's more expensive. It's the most expensive cut in the butchers. It's filet de boeuf, fillet steak. And here it comes with like a piece of fat wrapped around it. It's in a circle, isn't it? It's like a tornado.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Filet de boeuf, and then you have
delicious.
bouffe de filet. It's like that, and that's just like a fillet steak, but this is a steak fillet.
This
And they
is
get the
good.
best bits, and that's what they wrap it around, and they.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bon app.
Yeah. That was a nice dinner.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
And now, to finish off a perfect meal, we have mousse au chocolat. Look, it's that. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
That is so good. This is just literally from the supermarket, and it tastes like a top chef has made it. It's
Yeah.
flipping lovely.
It was the expensive one, around about €5.
Yeah, for two.
Yeah, for two, which was probably what, $8-9.
So good.
It was so good, isn't it?
Dark chocolate, just intense. It's just
Yeah.
delicious.
Right, well, we just went to pick up the car, and the car wasn't ready. There's just a few things that were wrong with it regarding bolts and bolts not tight. It's the first time, obviously, the car's been driven properly since its restoration for any sort of distance, I would imagine. And whatever they did, they didn't torque it up properly and tighten things up. So quite a lot of the suspension stuff had come loose. rattling around, and you go over speed bumps, and you could just feel things weren't right. That's what was like making me think I need to get someone to have a look underneath the car, because you can't really do it because it's so low to the ground. You can't do it just in the driveway type thing. But anyway, we just went to pick it up, and he said we need another hour.
Oh, we went to pick it up, and the woman went, oh.
And she was like, as if like, you were close, you were lucky.
We were like, oh
Yeah,
no.
and it's just like, so the guy, you know, went underneath. I went under the ramp, and he just said this was wrong, that was wrong. These bolts were too small, so for the size of the holes, they're all on big mountain bushes. So, you know, because they were loose, they were just rattling around. So you had about 10 mil play, and that made it almost impossible to drive at times when you were coming over bumps and into slow down.
You were saying, didn't you? Oh, it's so hard to drive when you're going slow. And
Yeah, but I just knew there was a linkage loose or something. Anyway,
Isn't it great that everything happens for a reason? Because we weren't going to do this house sit. We were going to go to Italy.
Yep.
And do another house sit.
And go over the Alps as well. So that would have been a bit of a mission, like, you know.
So how brilliant is it that we found this house sit? We asked that guy, oh, where's the garage? We find this garage, and it's getting the work done. So everything happens for a reason, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just makes me more, I don't know, hopefully now the car will be, not reliable, but more confident.
Confident,
in a 30-odd-year-old car that's been fully restored, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And it's always good to know your own car, Brian.
Oh, of course it is.
Isn't it,
I've been underneath it now properly and had a look at it. I've seen videos of underneath it, but you just, you know, being a mechanical type person myself, I need to just see some things sometimes to know. No, but I know things work, and I've fixed a lot of cars.
So you're a doctor?
Yeah, I'm everything. I'm only a doctor at night. At that point, au revoir.
Try again.
Try again. Go and see if it's ready this time.
Camaro.
Camry.
68.
68. Wow.
Mały.
Muscle car.
Passionné.
Bonjour.
Merci.
Merci, monsieur. That was hot.
Well, we just got the bill.
Got the bill. Paid the bill.
Paid the bill. Does it feel better?
I don't know yet. Yeah, yes, it does. Just straight away it feels better. It's tight.
How much did it cost, Bri?
350 euro.
350 euro. And we've got to go to the... Does it?
Yeah, it does. But too low. God. I'll go around the roundabout.
350 euro, which is about 500 New Zealand dollars. So, that's blown our budget.
Feels better. 100%. Feels like a 30-year-old car.
In Western Australia, if you're found in possession of only more than 50 kilograms of potatoes, you're put in jail. And in Scotland, if someone knocks on your door and says, "I need the loo, can I come in?" you've got to let them in. But what about New Zealand? What weird laws do we have here?
I'll tell you now, if you're not from New Zealand and you haven't been to New Zealand, there is nothing sexier. No, it's true.
I said.
In this week's show, we're going to explore 8 strange laws of New Zealand and decide whether they make any sense at all.